Maybe y'all get on in here and chop it up with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about the fact that you could be, do, and have anything you desire. Let's talk about the fact that your only limit in life is your own imagination. If you could think it, you could do it. If you can't think it, you can't do it. The good news is, I say this over and over again because it's true. The good news is, if you just start thinking it long enough, repetitiously enough, if you just keep sending your mind there, what's going to happen is your body is going to start to go to that direction on accident. You'll start to gravitate in that direction on purpose. You can be, do, and have anything you desire. Anything you desire. Your only limit in life is your own thinking. Your only limit in life is your own thinking. If you can think it, you could do it. I'm saying we're having some connection issues. We're trying to see exactly what that's all about. But if you can think it, you can do it. The question that you got to answer for yourself, this is step one. This is the foundation. You got to figure out what you want. I know you know what you don't want. I know you done put a lot of thought, effort, and energy into what you don't want. But knowing what you don't want is not what's going to change your life. Knowing what you don't want is not the game changer. Knowing what you want, that's where the magic starts at. We got an entire process that we call the 5C success formula. But the foundation of that process is you getting clear about what you want. Once you know what you want, you'll start moving towards it on accident. Like, you might think I'm oversimplifying this, but I promise you I'm not. Most people overcomplicate success. Most people overcomplicate the mind. Most people overcomplicate how to turn thoughts into things. You came here to turn thoughts into things. It's in your nature to turn thoughts into things. In fact, everything around you is the result of your thinking up to this point. The way that your body look is the result of your thinking up to this point. The way your bank account look is the result of your thinking up to this point. The way your marriage looks is the result of your thinking up to this point. If you want to have different, you got to think different. The mistake that we see a lot of people making is they try to do different before they think different. Thinking different is the key to your success, man. You got to start thinking in terms of what you want. You should be asking yourself several times a day, what do I want? What do I desire? That desire gonna lead you to the passion. That desire gonna lead you to the creativity. That desire is gonna lead you to everything necessary to make it happen. You gotta start aligning to your desire. And as you start aligning to your desire, good ideas gonna find you. Good energy gonna find you. The circumstances gonna find you. Businesses will jump into your head. Book ideas will jump into your head. The right partner will find you. You'll find yourself being magnetic to the things that align with your desire. But before you can magnetize others to your desire, you got to get magnetized to your desire. But once you magnetize yourself to your desire, once you get what I call calibrated to your desire and start living under the influence of what you want, you start creating it on accident, man. Where the mind goes, the body follows. Stop sending your mind to stuff that fill you up with anxiety. Stop sending your mind to stuff that stresses you out. Stop sending your mind to stuff that makes you sick. Start purposely sending your mind to your desire. Start purposely thinking in terms of what you would like to have. Start purposely thinking about the money you would like to have, about the career you would like to have, about the relationship you would like to have. And as you start doing that, I'm telling you, just like you don't gotta try to feel down, just like you don't gotta try to feel overstimulated, just like you don't gotta try to feel sad when you focus on what you don't want. When you start sending your mind to what you do want, when you start purposely thinking about what you don't want, watch how you accidentally become motivated. Watch how you accidentally become inspired. Watch how you accidentally stop procrastinating and start taking action. It's not you. You not broken. A lot of times we just running a broken process. We running a strategy that don't work. Successful people aren't special. Successful people have successful strategies. And the dope thing about a strategy is anybody can learn a strategy. Anybody can learn a strategy. You got to get you a strategy that works. And that's what I'm introducing you to on this channel. The strategy that we call the 5C success strategy. I give it to you all day long. I give it to you free of charge. Clarity, calibration, confidence, competence, consistency. Master these 5 C's and watch what you do for yourself. Invest in these 5 C's. Invest your time, invest your energy, invest your effort into learning and applying these 5 C's and watch how different 2025 could be for you. 2025 could be the best year of your life if you're willing to take a little bit of time to consciously learn these 5 C's. Get clear about what you want. Get calibrated to what you want. Keep calibrating until you become confident in what you want. Once you become confident in what you want, competence. Competence is where we take action. Competence is where we go forward. Competence is where we do the doing. Most people try to do the doing too soon, and that's why they don't get the results they want. They try to do the doing before they become clear, calibrated, and confident. You gotta understand, when you become clear, calibrated, and confident, you unstoppable. Once you become clear, calibrated, and confident, nothing can stop you. A death in your family can't stop you. A diagnosis can't stop you. A disease can't stop you. A divorce can't stop you. A separation can't stop you. Anxiety can't stop you. Depression can't stop you. Nothing can stop you once you become clear, calibrated, and confident. But you do it in that order. Get clear about what you want. Get clear about what you want. After you get clear about what you want, you got to start calibrating to what you want. You got to start thinking about what you want. You got to realize every time you think a thought, making connections in your mind. You're making connections in your brain. Every time you think a thought, you strengthen that connection. You got to start thinking that thought on purpose so that you can strengthen that connection on purpose. Once that connection gets strong enough, it becomes subconscious in nature. It doesn't need your help to run. It doesn't need your help to keep going. That's what confidence is. Confidence is when you got enough of those synaptic connections that they don't need your conscious effort to connect. They connect it. You believe in it. So you have to consciously build that belief so that you can impress it upon your subconscious. But once your subconscious take over, it don't matter what they say on CNN. It don't matter what they say on MSNBC. It don't matter if other people not supporting you. It don't matter if it's one person in your life or 1,000 people in your life. Once you get clear, calibrated, and confident, it's not gonna affect your energy. You're gonna show up and show out regardless. Get clear, get calibrated, get confident in what you want. Do yourself that favor. You owe it to yourself to get clear, get calibrated, get confident. I say it over and over again because this is the foundation to changing your life. This is the foundation to changing your life. You got to know what you want. You can't get what you want until you know what you want. Do some soul searching. Sit down with yourself. Make quiet time. Figure out what you want. Once you know what you want, you got to start thinking in terms of what you want. Soon as you know what you want, it's not time to kick into action. It's not time to build a website. It's not time to build a business plan. It's not time to start networking. After you know what you want, you got to get the subconscious mind brought in. You use your conscious mind to get clear about what you want. But after you use that conscious mind to get clear about what you want, the next step is to impress this idea into the subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind will express whatever is impressed upon it. So get clear about what you want, start thinking about it, start imagining, start visualizing. Work with somebody like me, work with a hypnotist that can help you to get the subconscious mind believing in this outcome, believing that it's possible for you, this version of you, not some future version of you. Once you get that subconscious mind bought in, that's what confidence is. Confidence is when you got the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the heart all reading out of the same book, playing on the same song. Once we got the conscious, subconscious, and the heart all on the same page, now it's time to take action. Now it's time to take action. Now it's time to take action. And from there, there's no such thing as failure. It's all feedback. That stuff that people call failure is really just feedback that they didn't like. But when you clear, calibrated, and confident, feedback that you don't like is just feedback. And you learn from it and you keep moving. You make the adjustments and you keep moving. You even in failure, you getting closer to what you want. Do yourself a favor, man. Get clear, get calibrated, get confident. Get clear, get calibrated, get confident. I don't care what nobody told you. This is the foundation to being successful. If you want to turn your thoughts into things, if you want to create the life that you desire, get clear about what you want. You can't hit a target that don't exist. Get calibrated to that clarity. Keep playing it in your mind. Keep visualizing it. Keep imagining. Reach out to somebody like me. Work with a hypnotist. Work with a coach. You got to get it impressed into your subconscious mind. Once you get it impressed to your subconscious mind, that's what confidence takes off. Once you get clear, calibrated, and confident, now it's time to take action. Now it's time to take action. You don't take action the day you get the idea. Download the idea, sit with the idea, get excited about the idea, feed the idea to your nerves, build the neural connections, build those neural networks around the idea. I'm telling you, the body is going to get to the point where it wants to play. When you send the body into a half baked idea, that's when confusion, anxiety, and doubt takes over. But when you take your time to think through an idea, to get excited about the idea, to visualize the idea, to play it out in your mind, and then you take action. Oh man, you don't understand the favor that you just did yourself. You don't understand the head start that you just gave yourself. You don't understand the leverage that you just gave yourself. You got to understand one clear, calibrated, confident person will outwork thousands of unclear, uncalibrated, unconfident people. One person with a solid idea that they done thought about, they done visualized over, they done meditated over, the cells in their body literally have fell in love with this idea. Oh, that person is unstoppable. That person is a dog. That person gonna run through walls. That person don't care what they say on CNN. That person is not going to a recession. That person don't care how many pandemics going on. They're gonna turn any pandemic into a pandemic because they clear, calibrated, and confident. Now, when you don't got a goal to be clear, calibrated, and confident in, what happens is you pay attention to what society's doing. You pay attention to what they talk about on the news, and you become clear, calibrated, and confident in that. So you got more confidence in COVID than you got in your business. You got more confidence in this recession that they talking about than you got in your business. You got more confidence in the dock shutting down than you got in your business. Your confidence ends up in your failure instead of in your success. Don't let your confidence just end up where other people want it to end up. You are a human. You got consciousness. You got this front 40% of the brain. You got that mammalian brain, them big, huge frontal lobes. Use them to decide what you want. Start thinking about it on purpose. You don't use willpower to control the body. You use willpower to discipline your mind. And as you get your mind disciplined, as you get your mind wrapped around what you want, as you start using your imagination to create what you want, what happens is you become confident on accident. The shoulders accidentally go back, the chest accidentally go out, the chin accidentally goes up. But that's gonna require you to do three very simple things: get clear about what you want, get calibrated to what you want, and keep calibrating over and over again until you accidentally become confident. You don't force confidence, you allow confidence. Calibration is the doorway to confidence. Okay? Think about all the things you confident in. You confident in your name. You confident that today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow is Wednesday. You confident right now that you're watching me on an app called YouTube. But you didn't have to study how to become confident in those things. You just kept calibrating. You just kept hearing the name of it. You just kept being introduced to it. And as it kept being presented to you, as the connections in your brain became strong around these subjects, you became confident in it. And you start calling them facts. You start calling them knowns. Get clear about what you want and keep introducing it to your subconscious. Keep introducing it to your mind until it becomes a known. That's when you're gonna take off like a rocket. That's when you're gonna take off like a rocket. If you can think it, you can do it. If you can't think it, you can't do it. Thinking it is step one to doing it. Sit down, think it, relax, think about it, dream about it, visualize about it, imagine it. I'm telling you, the energy gonna show up, the ideas gonna show up, the inspiration gonna show up, the opportunities gonna show up. Give yourself that leverage of going into it with a developed idea that you already bought into. Don't try to build a confidence as you go. Sit down, close your eyes, and build a confidence, and then get started. Sit down, build the confidence. Get it in your DNA, get it in your cells. Let it change you genetically. Let it change you chemically. And then go for it. That's man, that's the strongest leverage in the world. I'm Coach Jay. I coach bosses. You're interested in learning more about us, you're interested in working with me, joining any of my groups or any of our one-on-one trainings, icoachbosses.com. icoachbosses.com. Check us out, man. We'd love to hear from you. Listen, we about to blow YouTube up. We're about to start going live on YouTube a lot. These rooms gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm randomly going live, experimenting with some different times, seeing where we're gonna plant our flag at, and just start going live consistently. If you're into self development, If you're in the mindset, if you're into turning thoughts into things, if you're into manifesting, if you're into success, if you're into entrepreneurship, if you're into making the rest of your life the best of your life, you can't afford not to tap in with us, man. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I will be on here later. I don't know when the next time I'm going live. Hit that notification button, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you when I see you, man. Check out some of the content we got uploaded as well.